doing an internship with the WSF, with the Wilderness Stewardship Foundation, here in the South Chilcotin area in BC, Canada. I need to do an internship for my university. So I came here to get an exposure to an NGO, a non-governmental organization, and to see how that works. The main project that I've been working on here during my internship is Whitebark Pine. Whitebark pine is really important for building habitat. It's really important for plant succession and vegetation growth to build an ecosystem. To understand the importance of whitebark pine in the Chilcotin area, we need to look back at the history. In 1948, that was when the first dam was built on the Bridge River, which built a reservoir, which is called Carpenter Reservoir. And the population died off in the Bridge River watershed, and because they couldn't go upstream anymore, spawn. So the bears didn't have any more food because they mainly relied on the fish. So some of them went up to the mountains to look for food there, and then they found whitebark pine and other pine seeds. So they adapted to eating the seeds instead of fish. Thanks to the whitebark pine, the grizzlies are doing really, really well because the new diet is very nutritious. To understand the grizzlies a little bit better, we can have a look at their den, which is where they hibernate. So come with me.
So, I just climbed out of a grizzly den. It's a little narrow in there, it's a little tight. There used to be grizzlies hibernating in here. So what they do before they go into hibernation in October and November is they eat a lot of food, way more than they actually need. They can gain up to, or even more than 3 pounds a day before they go into hibernation so that they can survive the winter months. And that's really, really important because they give birth during the winter months as well. So they give birth while hibernating.
So there's even been sows with 4 cubs seen in this area, which is very rare. We're here with a scientist and we're doing some sampling of whitebark pine. It's called Pinus albicaulis. I think about 56% of the whole population is found in Canada. So it's found in BC and Alberta, and then it stretches down to Sierra Nevada. So whitebark pine can be found at high elevations, the subalpine regions, at around 1,500 meters or higher, which is usually an area where trees can't really grow. It's the tree line. In winter, at these elevations, it's really, really cold. There's low temperatures and a lot of snow, and they still survive. They grow in very shallow soils as well, so it's usually not very stable. It's very steep slopes, and they're exposed to really dry conditions, so they're really well adapted.
The best way to identify whitebark pine is the needles, because they're in bundles of 5. This one here would be a bundle, and if it counts 5, then it's likely going to be a whitebark pine. And as the name suggests, the bark is lighter, so it's whitish, grayish. If there's these ones and there's little ones coming out of the ground, there's likely going to be more than one stem because of the Clark's nutcracker, because it caches the seeds, and usually it caches more than one seed in one location. So that's a good way to identify the whitebark pine. So we're up here with Randy, who is a specialist on whitebark pine and other things too.
So you're gonna have to. Not really. That could have been the rust introduction site. Here, it would kill everything from this point up. Wow, this tree is crazy.